What's up, Juventini? Hjulmand gives his yes to joining Juventus. Sancho one step away from heading to Turin. The list of fullback targets grows rapidly, and Facundo Gonzalez saying goodbye to Juve permanently. We've got all the latest right now that we're going to look at. I'm Berto, this is the AJC, your channel dedicated to Juventus. It's July 17th. Let's rock with the news, but first things first, our interview with Gianluca Zambrotta, one of my favorite players ever to play for Juventus, is now out and available. Thank you to everyone who's already checked it out and dropping some fantastic and positive feedback. I'm glad you're all enjoying it. And again, big shout out to the Juventus official fan club of Toronto and John Grove for helping facilitate that interview. I had a fantastic time. Hope you all enjoy it. Now to the news. Yesterday, rumors broke out of Juve monitoring Rashford and him potentially being an option for us in the attack. This was immediately squashed by Fabrizio Romano, claiming that Juventus is not monitoring the player. When it comes to Chico and Sancho, we had a scare yesterday in his deal, as apparently a deadline was going to pass to where it was all going to be vetoed because we were waiting for Chico and Sancho to sign over the 20% stake in his sale to Porto. However, Fabrizio Romano also squashed that today, stating that all is good in the Conceição deal. He signed the papers, he surrendered the 20% stake, and the terms are all still the same. 32 million euros payable in 4 installments over 4 years. So the Chico Conceição deal still a go. When you get to Sancho, apparently we're at the final stages. He is one step away from joining Juventus. That one step is breaking free of Manchester United. He has reached full agreement with Juventus on terms. It is now reported that Juventus is going to offer up somewhere around 18 to 20 million euros for Sancho, and they are also going to help Manchester United and participate in the player's severance package to break him free. That is the final step that we are waiting for, and Sancho could be a Juventus player. When you get to Hjulmand, apparently he has given his yes to joining Juventus. He has given the green light. All right, that is fantastic. However, what's not fantastic, the 80 million euro release clause that sits on the player. If Juve is going to come in, it's going to take minimum, according to these reports, 50 to 60 million euros to take him away from Sporting. Now, there have been discussions between Sporting and Juventus over Alberto Costa, and today the report suggests that Juve has definitely brought forward the name of Hjulmand. So let's follow this one. It is definitely a situation to monitor, but Hjulmand wants to return to Italy, and he has given the yes to joining Juventus. Let's see if we can make something happen there. When it comes to fullbacks, the list of targets is growing rapidly. You have Marc Pubil, who is from Almeria in the second division in Spain, available for 10 to 50 million euros, and apparently Juve is monitoring the player. You also have Dodo, who is available around 30 million euros. However, Fiorentina was unable to get the contract renewal there. So as time goes on, they could feel the strain. Maybe the price drops. You also have Jonathan Klaus on the list, Vasquez on the list, and now today, Nahuel Molina from Atletico, as Atletico is opened up to sending him out on loan to begin things. So there's a big list there, always growing. You still have Wiedmer on the list as well. What happened to Gutierrez? Look, if you can handpick one fullback, who would it be that you want to join Juventus out of the list of targets we've got? Hit me in the comments. When we get to exits, there are promising signs around Nico Gonzalez saying goodbye to Juventus. He is out of the project. He did not impress Igor Tudor, and Juve is fine with selling him. Apparently, clubs that are interested, several out of Saudi Arabia, and the latest report suggests that Nico Gonzalez is open to making a move to Saudi Arabia. So now we wait. An offer could be arriving very, very soon. He has also been offered to Atletico Madrid, and they apparently are monitoring the situation and evaluating him. When it gets to Timothy Weah, it's all done. We are just waiting for Marseille to accept the fact that Juve wants it to be an obligation to purchase under some easy criteria. when it gets to Facundo Gonzalez, Genoa working on a loan plus obligation deal, 6 to 7 million euros to purchase him. Juve wants to add a sell-on percentage to that deal. For me, I say don't even sell him outright yet. But if you are, throw some type of buyback clause in there. I'm not sure why we're saying goodbye so soon. I'd love to see him on a loan in the top flight before making that decision. Nonetheless, Facundo Gonzalez could be saying goodbye. When you get to Douglas Luiz, Juve apparently could be willing to accept 30 million euros with 10 million in bonuses on the backside of it. That could make it easier for the purchasing teams and make it a little bit more enticing. Everton still atop of the list according to the latest reports to land Douglas Luiz, but we are still at the point of waiting for official offers and bids. Let's see, everybody, and that wraps up your news break to today. You know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our AJC army, and I'm back tomorrow with another edition. But my favorite part, let's mix it up in the comments. Can't wait to hear what you thought of all the news you just heard. Until tomorrow, as always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus, ciao a tutti.